Okay, so I really found this interesting and thought I would share. This is a video on NASA's website. If you ever want a good laugh, go visit NASA's website and look at the videos and pictures they put on there. Just see if you see anything wrong with this. I'll make it bigger. See if there's anything wrong with this picture. Is there anything that bothers you about that? Anything that looks overly fake about that? What bothers me is none of these clouds move. First of all, none of them at all, anywhere. Find one that changes shape, changes form. This is over a 5 or 6 hour time lapse, maybe more. The ones that look like they should spin don't spin. The holes don't get bigger or smaller. No clouds are moving on this Earth, but yet we can observe footage from the ISS and see clouds move. That doesn't make any sense. That's not even my biggest problem with this. I have lots of problems with this, now that I think about it. One thing, here's a still shot of it. If we zoom in, you can see it a little better. What is this? What is this green smudge that surrounds the moon? Is that really there? Is it? I'm just curious. It doesn't seem right to me. But maybe it's real. I have lots of questions. This is the back side of the moon. This is the side of the moon that we never ever see. This is the dark side of the moon. Well, for one, if the sun is behind us, because it obviously is, because this is the Earth all lit up by the sun, this should be brighter. It's not. The second problem would be, where's all the craters? I mean, sure, I see a few, I suppose. But when you look at the actual moon, it's full of craters. There's craters everywhere. The moon that's in our sky. But the problem is, this is the part of the moon that's facing the Earth. So for anything to even hit this part of the moon, it has to get around the Earth. It has to go around the Earth's gravity somehow, straighten back up, and hit our moon. But then when we look at the backside of the moon, it looks clean, other than the green smudge that goes around the moon. But believe it or not, that's not even my biggest problem with this footage. Supposedly, this is taken from Discover, which is 1,000,000 miles away. The moon is 230,000 miles away. So if we're 1,000,000 miles away on the Discover, and we're on a spaceship, and we're flying towards the moon, when you fly towards something, it gets bigger. We can observe this with any object if you wish to test that at home. When you get closer to things, they get bigger. So let's say that we're 1,000,000 miles away and we're flying towards the moon and we land on the moon, and when we finally get there, Earth shrinks. Does that make any sense? If this is real, then presumably if we were getting closer to it, it should get larger. And when we finally get close enough to land on the moon, it goes to that. Doesn't make any sense to me. But that's just me.